So this is it. I was expecting to make this video maybe a couple months from now, but that's when my actual Apple order was coming in. It was actually due to come in either end of May/June, but got a bit lucky and I found it in a store called Argos. If you're from the UK, you will know that you'll know Argos. And I have to say shout out to one of the commenters from my other video, from my last video actually. They were the ones who kind of put me onto it. John Lewis, Argos. These are some good options if you're in the UK. Depending on where you are in the UK, they might actually have some studio displays for you. So if you are in the UK and you want a studio display, Argos, John Lewis, it's actually possible. All right, cool. So the one thing we just need to kind of get out of the way is today we're not going to talk about the price of the monitor. When I do a full review or maybe some other videos, we'll talk about the price. Today, nothing about the price. We know it's expensive, depending on what your needs are, blah, blah, blah. All right, so when I picked it out of the box, one thing that really surprised me a little bit is I expected it to be actually heavier. It felt very solid, but it was actually lighter than I expected. And when I finally took off the paper around the screen, one thing I noticed when the screen actually turned on, I really like the glossy screen. The color reproduction is just a lot better, a lot less blurry. Everything's so much sharper, so much crisper. And yeah, I wouldn't go for that matte version they offer. Obviously it adds more price as well, but I wouldn't go for it. The glossy looks so much better. I don't have an issue with lights, so there's no issue there. Okay, so why did I get the tilt and not the height adjustable display? So if you look here, I have a standing desk, so I can actually adjust the height a little bit. So whether I'm sitting or whether I'm standing, there is some flexibility in terms of adjusting the height. And also when I realized from my last monitor that I had, the LG Ergo 31, etc. That monitor could twist, you can pull it, you can do everything with it in terms of adjustability. But really, I just kept it in one position for the year or 2 years I had it. The year I had it, I just kept it in one position. I didn't move it around. So with that in mind, I just kind of thought, well, if that's the case, then really, I don't really need all this high adjustable stuff, because it's quite an expensive add-on. I think it's an extra £400. And if I'm just gonna do kind of set and forget, I don't see the issue. And I think I'm quite lucky because the actual height versus where I'm sitting is actually quite ideal for me. So I think my eye line should just about hit the top of the display when I'm sitting down. And any little bit of adjustment, I can actually use the standing desk. So that's why I chose to get the tilt. So let's screen quality. So, this is not the full review and I haven't actually used it that much, but just a little bit that I have used it, the screen quality is very good. Now, people can talk about price, etc, of course. But I have to be honest, it's a very, very, very nice screen to look at. The color reproduction, like I said, the sharpness, it's everything I kind of felt when I saw it in person in the Apple store. It's just kind of been backed up seeing it, obviously, in my own home. So yeah, screen quality, not too much to say at the moment, but looks good so far. So the USB-C cable that comes with it, I was actually surprised how thick it was. It's a braided cable, really feels like a quality cable, to be fair. But I was surprised, it's very thick actually. It actually is a bit short though. It's quite a bit shorter than I think it should be, to be honest, because depending on your setup, it really, the length it could be an issue for some people. For me, it's okay, but it's a bit short. So one thing with the power cable is, because there's no brick, it does make my setup a lot cleaner, especially cable management stuff, which is ideal. I won't show you guys now, but it does make things a little bit cleaner. I mean, for me, that's kind of what I like. I want a clean setup, so you can just see that's it. I will be doing a desk setup video at some point very soon. I know I said it before, but I actually filmed footage with my other monitor, but then when this came, I thought, well, I got to do this one for this one now. So, we're gonna film that one, and then that should be coming quite soon. just some final thoughts. You know, I thought there was actually a chance that I was going to return this monitor, like that it was going to come here. I'm going to start thinking about the price again and think, is it really worth it? You know, but to be honest, looking at the display, I can't see myself returning this, to be honest. I mean, it's not impossible, I guess, right? But I can't see myself returning this. I think hopefully this should be really comfortable to work on for like hours at a time. And yeah, if you guys have any video ideas for me, you know, anything you want to hear, because I'm really lucky to have this display. So if you guys have any video ideas for me, anything you want to know about the display, you know, just jump in the comment section and let me know. I'm a small channel, so I'm definitely gonna see whatever you guys write. So yeah, let me know if you have any ideas, anything you want to see. And you know, no promises, but I'll do my best to kind of help you guys, you know, decide if this is for you or not. So, you know, most of my day is gonna be spent, I do video editing and I do design, kind of, you can call it like graphic design kind of stuff. And I use Figma and that kind of thing. So most of my time is spent doing that. So if you have any questions around that, yeah, let me know and I'll try and get some answers to you. Yep, that's it. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It takes a moment for you, but it means the world to me. And I'll catch you in the next one.